This is pour foam. Each little ridge that you see there is actually a separate batch that I stirred up in a little Dixie cup. There's a plug for Dixie. Now these are paper cups. You can see the foam down in the bottom of the cup that doesn't come out. So if you'll notice, there's a red stripe here, a red line, and then these green hash marks. Green hash marks all the way down. And same thing over here. This is the other elevator. Now when you check it, you have a contour template that goes on to check where the contour of the glass or the foam is supposed to be, like that. Well, when I put this on here the first time to look at it, before I actually started glassing it, it was too fat. My elevator on the back end was raised up about, a good quarter inch or more. That meant that the elevator needed to go on a diet, and it had to maintain the same contour as it dieted, so it's going to get thinner. But in these areas here, I got a little aggressive and took too much weight off, or too much thickness. So now, you see the line there? I have to build that area back up. So, to make it match, now we come on over here again. This is the other elevator. This is the right elevator. And this line here is where it came into specifications and then went out. You see all this area here? That's good. And I put the little red marks so that I know not to go past that point. And if you look here, you can see just a little bit of purple sticking out, just like here as well. And lastly, this area here. So as I pan out here, you can see those areas. Now you're saying, oh my God, what are you going to do with it now? Well, now you take this spline block here. It's got sandpaper on both sides, and I will give these people a plug as well. For any of you contemplating doing something like this, see that right there? Permagrit Tools, tungsten carbide abrasives. So this has a medium grit on one side and a coarse grit on the others, which you can see if I'll stop moving. There you go, that might help. And that's tungsten carbide. So I use a file card when it starts getting gunked up a little bit. Just take a file card and scrub it over the surface and cleans it right up. But it just saves you a ton of money and time and effort gluing a piece of sandpaper onto a straight board. Now that one happens to be about, I think it's 32 inches. Here, I've got a tape measure right there. It is 33 inches. I ordered it from Europe because you it was difficult to find the ones here in the U.S. that sell that product, but they're missing a bet because these things would sell to body workers and anyone else doing this kind of work. But here, this little lip right here, I don't know if you can tell, there's a radius. Let's switch over to this one. I know it has a radius. I haven't radiused that one yet. As you can see, it kind of smoothly radius goes down to that V right there. Now the fiberglass cloth is going to go right down into that V, and then this is going to be a glass to glass bonding area, and then this tail will be cut off to specifications to match what the plans call for. And then the little divot that's left there will get filled with a filler. It's called dry micro. When it sets, it'll be very lightweight and therefore won't add a lot of weight to cause an imbalance to the elevator. Thank you.